Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Me in my kitchen right here in Queens. Now you do know that I do have a teenager in the house and they're used to eating these expensive grain bowls and chipotle bowls and what is it called? Just salad and chopped and sweet green and whatnot. So what I did was I took some leftover chickpeas and I convinced her that I was gonna make this really nice salad bowl. So I'm basically using something that I had left over. I'm reinventing it just to jazz it up a little bit so that it'll get eaten. We've eaten these chickpeas a couple of times and no one is going to eat it again. So I'm gonna revamp it. Otherwise, I'll be the one who'll be stuck eating this chana masala 3 more times and I cannot do it. So I just thought I'd be creative. I'd just do some marketing and really sell it like a salad grain bowl, whatever fancy name, but you know what it is, right? Okay, so let's get started. For this recipe we are going to need some very basic things. The first thing I have is some leftover chickpeas. So this is chickpea masala and it's just dried out a little bit, sitting in the fridge. It used to have a lot of gravy before. I also had some good old plain white basmati rice, but it was getting so boring and we were getting so bored of eating the same old food that I just took a pan, I put some barbecue sauce from the fridge and I put some hot sauce and I just gave it a little fresh taste. I also am going to use, ta-da, this. It's just a bag of salad that you get, in the store, and before the date expires we have to finish it. So we're gonna use this. Now in these bags also come these kind of dressings, like the fancy dressing, some kind of nuts or some kind of raisins or whatever, just to, add some interest to it. And here I've just made a very simple onion raita with some Greek yogurt, some water, some onions, and some cilantro chutney. Remember we made some cilantro chutney the other day? Yep, so that's what this is. Nothing complicated. But we're going to make it look so jazzy that our children are going to think like, oh my God, my mom makes the jazziest stuff. We should eat at home, right? You don't know. Sometimes you got to trick these kids. And even if you're using the same old things, just change the presentation. Just reinvent something, man. Okay? And I'm telling you, the final outcome of this is so interesting because, the rice, even though it's basmati, it's still interesting because you put a little barbecue sauce. If you have sesame oil or soy sauce, you can make it into an Asian grain bowl and, put boiled edamame or chicken or tofu, whatever your children like. You can put that into the rice, make it into a fried rice, put it on the side. Okay, now the next thing going in is the grain. So you really have to know and they can choose. Like if they like more beans, you can add more beans. If they like more rice, you can put more rice. You can put quinoa, you can put rice, you can do pasta. Okay, so that's on one side. I'm just going to try to make it look a little jazzy. I'm trying. Hi Ruby, welcome. See how we have to trick our kids? So whether your kids are 5 or they're 15, they're always coming to the kitchen and saying, Mom, what's there to eat? Okay, so I'm just going to use the store-bought salad. And I should have cut it, I think, but it's very hard to do it now with my one hand. Pile it up on the side and just make it look pretty. Get some more like carrots or whatever is in there. Yeah, just reinvent some things here and there. If you have some cucumbers in the house or some avocados, you could pile those on top. That tastes really good. And then along with this, I'm not going to use this. This is like a pomegranate dressing, which she doesn't like. She already warned me not to put any of that stuff. This also has some cranberries and it has some sesame seeds for crunch. Okay, so we are now going to go and drizzle some of this. If you have sour cream, if you have like a cheese sauce, you can use so many things just to get that creaminess into your rice. Already the chickpeas are seasoned, so that shouldn't be a problem, right? Just drizzle it nicely. Yeah. Nobody needs to know that it did not come from some hi-fi sounding salad bar in Manhattan, right? And if they're already craving these things, they're gonna love you even more. They'll be like, oh my God, I want to eat that. I want to go to Chipotle. I want to go to Sweet Green. Guess what? Mommy got it going on. All right, so I'm gonna top it with some cranberries, even though she's not a fan. And then I'm gonna put some of these seeds, make it nice and pretty. And then I'm gonna do something really crazy. You know what this is, right? Ta-da! Every kid's favorite. Just gonna put one or two of these. Hi, Jaita, how are you? Welcome to my FB Live. We're just figuring out ways to trick our kids to thinking that they're eating salad and grain bowls in some expensive salad bar. And that, my friends, is how you trick your innocent children into eating more vegetables, into eating more beans, and still not hating you. What do you think of that, huh? Pretty neat trick, right? I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna tell her, Sherry, come, Mama made food for you already. Your salad and your chickpea grain bowl is ready. Use all the marketing skills you got, but you get this done. So if you have kids and you have to constantly entice them with new snacks and new food, think about reinventing stuff. Otherwise, you will be stuck eating all the food that's sitting in your home, in your fridge. And you don't want to do that, right? So cook limited quantities and feed it to your family. Reinvent it. Think outside the box just a little bit, and you'll be able to come up with a lot more solutions. Now, I'm going to go and make some Darjeeling tea, because it's tea time for me. And if you would like to come see me again, I'll be going live one of these days soon. Y'all be safe. Don't do anything crazy. Keep reinventing your food. Don't throw anything away. And don't be stuck eating that. Yeah, give it to these people. Yeah, and make them work at home. So my daughter's cleaning her room. Shh, baby. I told her, I'm too tired. I don't feel well. I cannot do it. You have to do it yourself, honey. And she's doing it. Okay, as always, this was a little goofy than usual, but thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm thankful to God for keeping you safe and keeping you protected so that you can come and hang out with me on these Facebook Lives. Thank you so much. Until the next one, go make something creative with something that's sitting in your fridge, okay? Bye-bye. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.